Hey, welcome to Red State Update. My name's Jackie Brawls.
Folks, people, this is Dunlap. Jackie, we are coming to a crossroads.
What is it?
It's a crossroads, Jackie. There's one road.
Oh, the devil, yeah.
Yeah, the devil is at the crossroads, and also he's running for president.
Well, no, he blues guitar players is what devil, he hates them and always trying to get them at the crossroads.
Well, this is like, do you think Donald Trump sold his soul to the devil?
The devil wouldn't even want that. How could he sell it?
Devil don't want Trump down there.
No, he don't.
Imagine you having to run hell, and then Donald Trump shows up. There's a lot of annoying people down there, but nothing like Trump.
Trust me, all of his, pretty much his entire cabinet pretty much come out and said, don't put him in the White House. Do not work with him. You don't want to be him. Esper, all of it. We can say the name all. Nobody give a damn. But anyhow,
I get them all mixed up.
I do too. But then the devil would, if he wasn't busy down there tormenting people, he'd be up here saying the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, the devil, listen, voters, you may not be listening to all these interchangeable white-haired men who took a job they regret. That job was destroying America, but not in the way they wanted to. But the devil is listening to them, and he says, shit, if everybody says he's this bad, I don't want nothing to do with him. We'll have to put him in limbo. I don't know if limbo exists. That's a Catholic thing.
Now,
devil says, but we'll make it for Trump.
Devil don't like Trump, but I don't think he endorsed. He like him and Michael Bolton the same. He still didn't endorse Harris. So,
who Michael Bolton? The singer?
No, the job of Bolton.
The mustache,
not singer, mustache.
Yeah, he won't endorse. Listen. I think the devil did endorse Kamala Harris. I don't think he's hinted at it. He hasn't made like an official statement or anything. The thing about this, you can say something like that, and I don't even know if you offend anybody anymore. You got people on the like super left. People won't vote for her. Free Palestine. You got people who won't vote for her because it's boring. People won't vote for her. They hate their mothers. People won't vote for her. Because they're going to vote for Trump. People won't vote for her because they unconvinced. They haven't heard all the details.
They haven't heard enough yet. Undecided. Yeah,
a lot of people won't
make
vote
that
for
decision.
Her.
Yeah. Well,
now there's plenty of people that got on board the Kamala train to Harristown. So there are some people that say, well, the devil's voting. But then they'd say, well, yeah, even the devil won't vote for Trump, which is true because whatever the Trump promises the devil ain't going to get it. No. The devil knows when he's been out-deviled. The devil, he went down to Georgia and he learned.
Oh, yeah.
He learned. They don't try to put one over on Charlie Daniels or Donald Trump because they're both terrible.
Anybody that gets mixed up with him in any way, shape, or form, you're going to be in jail, broke. I mean, that's who is benefiting from it. I mean, sure, people are right now walking around with him, I think. I mean, are they really? If you walk around with him, you got to be on a plane with him. You got to go all these places and watch it. No, can't nobody enjoy being around him.
Hand him a Diet Coke. You always got to have a Diet Coke in your hand and a TV remote. Like when he sat down to watch the riots, riots, he had a sister just hand him a Diet Coke. Just like, got to relax after a hard day overthrowing the country.
You get parched. You're thirsty. You've been screaming people to overrun the Capitol. You get thirsty. You need something to drink.
So devil may endorse. That may tip things if he endorses Kamala Harris. I don't know if he's going to put that out officially, but you can tell on his Instagram he's hinting at it. So you got the devil on her side. And a lot of people who want to make sure they don't go to jail. See, that's the thing, Jackie. You're right. Right now, you wind up broke, or you wind up in jail, or you wind up just thoroughly disgusted and having to make yourself look like an idiot, like for trusting them, which is what all these people who were like, I'm smart, and I'm going to help run the government. And now they're like, well, no, he got me. I mean, think of that. These are not humble people, and they're all on TV right now going, no, he made a fool of me. I was wrong. I did not know. He's the worst thing in the world. He's a fascist. He I would not listen to me. He made fun of me and how I look. And I was wrong. I was dead wrong. I don't know why anybody would ever listen to me in the future, but I have a firm that consults.
If there was just one or two, maybe, but what is it, 40? I think it is. I think out of 45 or 40, I think there is 40 people in his own cabinet. Because there's a lot, he'd go through them. He'd fire us, go get a new one, get in.
Yeah. It went on for years, remember?
Yeah,
4 years of it.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
I remember people from the beginning, like Jeff Sessions. Remember?
Yeah. How's he doing today?
I ain't heard from him. But
he's doing all right.
I called down there and check on him.
He ain't doing what he wants to be doing. I tell you that right now.
No. That's the other thing. Everybody thinks Trump's going to let him do what they want to do, but like his history is, no. Trump gets to do what he wants to do.
Chris Christie kissed that man's rear end, did everything for him. Where is he sitting today? Where he wants to be? He get close to that?
Nobody that has worked with Trump is where they're supposed to be. Now, the people coming in, they think that they going to fix it so they can't go to jail because they're going to get rid of all the laws.
Well, that's the plan. When they get in there, they're going to do it all. Yeah. And I understand if you're looking at time, you're going to support him, obviously, because you get in there and let him,
and I don't mean the laws that they use against poor people or black people. I mean like laws that would be used to prosecute Trump and those people.
Yeah. Those laws, the other laws going to get harder and worse.
They'll get worse.
Yeah.
What they'll do is they'll take some of the law badness from the rich fascist Nazi side and scoot it over here to the poor people side so that you've got a little extra non-balance. Think about Rudy Giuliani. He's having to give his apartment to...
Yeah. Everything. There ain't nothing he got, no.
Everything you got that's written. Now, am I understanding this? He has to physically give his expensive watches to those ladies he run down working at. Has to give, here's everything I got.
The ladies he lied about when he was trying to overthrow the government. Yes.
He has to give them, they can live in his apartment.
If they won't, they can sell it. They can do whatever they want with it. It's theirs. They can do as they please.
If I were them, and I don't want to overstep and tell people what to do with their lives, but I would not go into that apartment.
Nope.
There's stuff that can get in you or on you, and you'll never even know it. But you'll never be clean. And you'll just have this nagging suspicion in the back of your head like, I need to take a shower, but I just showered. That's how people go insane.
Look, I want you to get everything in there, but there's professionals you can hire that'll go in there and fumigate, take care of stuff. You know what I mean? Don't go in there on your own. Don't do it.
There's people you can hire. They're called arsonists. That's the only way. Purifying fire.
They've been through enough. All right.
Beautiful flame. That's the only way you're going to get that. I do not want them to, even sliding up a watch, expensive Rudy Giuliani watch on your arm, $100,000, $200,000. You're like, why is it oily? Just like, you're never going to get that stuff clean. Sell it. Would you live, though, in Rudy Giuliani? Or are you going to sell it to?
I ain't going to live in New York, period. Hey, somebody, who are you going to sell it to? Who wants it?
Ever meet you, Rudy Giuliani? See him selling that coffee. Do they get that? Does he have to give them coffee too? Can they draw the line anywhere of what he has to give them? Can they just be like, I don't want it?
No, he just has to sell the coffee because all of the money he's making off that coffee, he should have to announce is going directly to those ladies.
How sleepy would you have to be to drink that shit? I mean, I can't imagine, like a truck driver in a old Red Sovine song where they literally are talking about taking speed to stay awake on country radio in the 60s. Like, California, turn around, whatever. Like, I could not. There's no way. I would run off the road. I would kill innocent motorists before I drink that coffee.
Well, you shouldn't be behind the wheel of a big rig anyway.
Oh, I shouldn't be. A couple times when I stole a truck, it was not worth it. And then the beating I got. And I didn't really make it out of the space.
Well, you deserve the beating. The beating, you had that coming to you, yeah.
One time they said, okay, you can drive it, because we were all fucked up. But the other time, I snuck in there and tried to get it. But all I did was, I did get to blow the horn. There was a dog in there that bit me, and then the man come out and he hit me. So he bit me and hit me.
What did somebody else bit you too? It was a dog bit you and a person because you had 2 bites on you. You said that is from a dog.
Yeah. Well, there was those husband and wife teams that they drive around, and now they got their whole life on the road. They're trucker partners.
Wow.
You ever seen that? That's what a lot of people do now, make money. They just husband, wife gone, they retire, become
BJ,
truck drivers.
they weren't married, but BJ and the Bear, that sort of thing, yeah.
BJ and the Bear, exactly.
But they weren't married. It wasn't like that. I didn't mean to say it that way.
You see what happens after a couple years of Kamala Harris. They'll go back, edit it in there.
They was family. They'd leave it at that.
So, yeah, she was asleep. The dog woke her up. She bit me first, and then the dog started clawing and attacking me.
I knew somebody bit you and somebody hit you, but no, two bites, 1 hit.
Yeah, and then I mean that was pretty much
that's the end of the story. Yeah.
I was trying to think something else happened that night. Not there.
That's the end of it. Yeah,
that's pretty much the end of it. But not really, because we went in after all that was over. We all got to be pretty friendly. We went in there and had a pecan roll and some coffee. Good coffee.
The story ends there for me. That's enough for me. I don't need to have all of it.
I keep in touch. I wouldn't say we're friends, but you know how it is when you get beat up and then you're like, I want to stop. I want to stop. And then they know the power they have over you physically and mentally. And so you're sort of just a victim, like you're sort of in their control. They're like, they can be friendly to you or whatever they want to. When your wife has bit you and your dog has bit you and you punch somebody in the face and made them bleed internally, why not be their friend? But I think eventually I called them up drunk in the middle of the night a couple times. But what do? They're just driving around shit. Anyway, that's the only time I ever drove a truck. It was more just revving the engine.
Well, I'm glad we got it cleared up. It's been a long time since I heard that story.
I don't know why. I should keep it in rotation. It really pops. Well, Jackie, you know what? I don't like... Why don't we just play some music?
Okay. Put some songs on?
Let's just put on some music and sway.
What do you want me to put on?
Hallelujah, because I like that song because it tricks people. You think it's about Jesus or Christmas, but it's about fucking.
All right, don't say it like that. That song bores me anyway. I don't care who's singing it. Goes on.
It's boring while you're listening to it, but when it's over, you're like, oh, okay, I get it.
It's the same thing over and over again. I don't think there's any of them Trump songs that I like that he was swaying to that I heard anyway.
Did he play God Bless the USA during that mega mix?
If he didn't, somebody's mad at him right now.
Lee Greenwood.
I feel really let down. Of course it does. That's how does he make a living these days? He got every rally, something got going in his pocket.
Man, I tell you what, if Trump gets elected, he'll be Lee Greenwood have a room at the house. He comes down every day to sing God Bless the USA in the White House. When I said the house, I meant the White House. God Bless the USA starts off every morning until Trump gets tired of it or realizes that he can make money by saying that he's the writer and singer of God Bless the USA. And then what happens to Lee Greenwood? Prison.
Yep. I'm telling you, every one of y'all. You ain't gonna get your money. Or worse, like you said.
I mean, about the best thing you can hope to happen from Trump, and I didn't know this was a possibility, is have him say your dick was big.
All right.
Because that was un-Trump-like. And if you watch that of him talking about Arnold Palmer's big swinging
Okay,
hunk of
nobody
meat,
wanted it. Well, I guess the people there wanted to see it because they just laughing in the chair and like they do everything else.
there's a moment where it's a little bit, I think even Trump is like, maybe I've gone too far. Am I in polite company? And then he realizes he's with the people who like him.
Well, sure, yeah.
But there's also a moment there where I think his brain is going, wait a minute. If I'm saying this guy has a cock so big that you marvel at it, and everybody's like, oh, the biggest cock. Is that making people say Trump's got a littler dick than Arnold Palmer? That was what I think that flashed across. There's a moment where like his enthusiasm sort of dips and he kind of laughs, and some of that's like, oh, am I being naughty, which you don't get from Trump a lot, and him wondering like, have I just said that my dick isn't the biggest in the world?
Well, yeah, but you know.
There's also a line of you go, I got a big dick, but you don't want to get into monster like malformed dick. Like there's too big dick that you don't want to
I know.
confess to.
Please.
There's dick so big
Hey.
that even people are like, yeah, I got the biggest dick. They're like, well, that ain't a real dick.
What?
It's like a monster dick.
All
that ain't the
right,
same thing. I got the biggest dick for normal people, and then there's like freaks.
Please stop now.
And I guess Arnold Palmer was a freak. A freak in the shower and a freak on the...
Now,
Who is he talking about?
I don't know. He wasn't in the shower with him, right? It wasn't him. He said the people he knows. I know people that shower with him.
Yeah.
Is that basically what he said?
Many are saying...
Oh, I see.
Is that what you do? You just come... I never played golf, but is there a portion at the end where everybody showers together? Because
evidently so. And
to me, it seemed like that was something like you in elementary school or something, like that, just in one big... Is that what showers were like for you in elementary school? Just like one big room with just spouts coming out of the wall?
What? It's a golf club. It just got like, it's
I
like
thought it would be fancier.
I guess not.
I guess if you're Arnold Palmer, you don't care about privacy. You just walk around.
All right.
Just showing it off, I guess. Maybe he was humble. Maybe people had to catch it out of the corner of their eye. I never heard this. I've heard about like Milton Berle,
Just
LBJ, other people were supposed to have giant.
well, LBJ used to shake it at people, I think, in the bathroom. And like, you better listen to me and look at this thing. That's how he was.
But I mean, according to Trump, Arnold Palmer put somebody LBJ to shame. But I don't know. I don't know if they ever showered together.
One's a golfer, one's a president.
Presidents all golfers. If Arnold Palmer's dick was so big,
All right, I don't want to talk about this show thing.
Wouldn't you been able to see
I
it?
heard they talk about LBJ, but that's it.
in those 70s polyester slacks, maybe you can. I just never paid any attention to Arnold Palmer other than like tea and lemonade. I didn't know that there was this sordid chapter of it. I didn't know, and I guess it's famous. I guess other people knew about it too, if Trump knew about it.
I'm just trying to change subject, please, God help me. What do you think he made more money at, playing the golf or inventing the Arnold Palmer drinks?
Does he get money for that, like Shirley Temple?
He better. It's his name, isn't it? He alive. Shirley Temple dead. Well, I mean, he dead now, but they had Arnold Palmer's when he's alive.
So if I went to a restaurant and said, give me Arnold Palmer, they got to write a check to Arnold Palmer?
Well, it's a state, don't they?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know who. So if I went down to
I thought
Charlie's.
he invented it. Did he not invent it? Like, here's this thing I do. Here's this good drink I make.
First, if I had the world's biggest dick,
All right. I was
I
trying to
wouldn't even worry about inventing a drink. I'd say just call your dick an Arnold Palmer.
What? He wasn't trying. It was just something he'd like to have or something, right? He made it himself, and he's here. You can have recipe. It's whatever.
It's tea and lemonade. Yeah, write it down.
Not that hard. Anybody can do it, really.
I don't know if he got.
He doesn't deserve all the credit when you think about it. Really, probably not. But still, it is what it is. I think if they put it on in the store, I could go buy something that has his name on it. He got to make some money off that. Unless he give it, like Paul Newman does or whatever.
Well, there was official Arnold Palmer. I guess that's what I'm confused about. Was it just a informal thing? Like, oh, it's Arnold Palmer. Did he talk about it on Johnny Carson or something? How did it get a Big Dick Monthly? Was he like, try my new recipe? Like, there's not much room in there for print. It's mostly his dick.
All
so
right.
It's like, it had to be a short recipe.
I can't.
3 steps.
It's like big, it's limited. Just stop it, please. I don't
And then
want to
you
talk
mix it
about
up.
this. No.
And you know how you do that. Zip. I think that's what Arnold Palmer was, right? It was lemonade.
It's not funny anymore.
Tea with your dick bit in it.
We got to thank something else Donald Trump has done to make my life miserable. And one more thing is if he couldn't do enough.
There's no president ever talk about dicks as much as Trump. Never. Never in the history of presidents and dicks.
Now, the first time he did, remember he's real easy to bait. They always say you bait him or whatever. We had Rubio thank for that. This he just did. I don't think anybody saw this coming.
This isn't like an anecdote. I mean, we have a person run for president who, in all likelihood, could become the president again. And he's out there just talking to people like you're making small talk at a dinner party. I mean, but a terrible dinner party. And the small talk is about Arnold Palmer's dick. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just not how people have run campaigns before, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh, everything changed.
I mean, somebody going to McDonald's, putting on an apron, doing the fries, that could have happened before. Probably wouldn't have worn the tie, but who knows? They ever let Clinton do that? I mean,
He did what he ate it all.
That's what I was going to say. You had to be careful. Remember when Clinton was just fat jokes?
Well, Trump same way. Don't he eat it all the time? Don't he love
He loves
McDonald's?
it.
Yeah.
He loves the smell of it. He loves going in there.
I hurt his feelings so bad when he heard she worked there. He ain't been able to get over it.
That's true. And so many people, you go on Twitter, people saying like, yeah, when's she going to have Social Security send her income from? I just don't understand people anymore.
No.
I mean, I'll admit it. My understanding of humanity has been shaken to the core. What I thought was basic facts about human people don't work in this reality any longer.
Nope.
Like I know that back in the day during blogs when we was on YouTube, you remember? I think this was October is our anniversary when we recorded our first Red State Update video back in 2005.
Oh, good Lord.
That 19 years in, Jack.
Hell.
Back in, you'd pick up these little you'd swift boat them with whatever dumb bullshit you could pick. And then like Twitter, Facebook, everybody, I guess she's the one that never worked at McDonald's. In normal elections, Mitt Romney tied his dog to the top of a car, whatever, binder full of women. Who gives a shit? None of that matters ultimately because now we're all about to die. But we're still doing that with Kamala Harris. And yet on the other side is Trump.
Hitler.
Listen.
There was a time before World War II, maybe, occasionally you'd hear some people defending Hitler in politics.
You had damn Henry Ford and what's his name? The airline pilot. They had people. Trump's doing New York, Madison Square Garden, right? That's where they had Nazi rallies.
Yeah, that's where he's doing this. But like
after World War II.
That's what I'm saying. Before, yeah. After World War II, to be in politics is probably not a good thing. To say Hitler did, he did some good things. Hey, let's give Hitler his due.
Yeah,
that used to be something that would like get you. That's it. You can't. But
that's why we're recording this on Wednesday afternoon, and people are talking about the big rumor coming out on Trump. We don't even know. It probably not even gonna happen, or maybe by the time you hear this, everything is topsy-turvy. But I just can't imagine, and hopefully I'll eat my words, anything that could hurt Donald Trump.
I don't. That's what. Like, this is Kelly, and I appreciate it. I guess Kelly, thank you for coming. He said it a long time ago, but like, no, you got to say it on tape. Well, he said it on tape, and what difference that make? Either way, thank you, I guess, for coming, saying it. But are you really telling me that a man that had the Yeezy rapper and another Nazi over his house for dinner? You telling me that this man, he's the one that said Hitler did some good things? I mean, of course, no.
See, I even get confused about that. Did he say Hitler did some good things, or did he just say, I want some generals like Hitler had?
He wanted some generals like Hitler had. And I think, well, here's the thing, because, we've all heard these. This is one thing that him coming out in these tapes clarified, because we've all heard the suckers and losers thing that he said about, and we've all heard that, I think of Hitler a couple of times. But this is the first time that we found out, I just figured, well, that happened then and this happened then. But no, he did this all the time. That's what Kelly's saying now. Like he said, well, no, he brought up Hitler more on several occasions. Just bring it up again. And here's what makes it worse. Like the first time, he told her, like, well, you shouldn't say things like that, Mr. President, and here's why, and go down the thing. Probably not a good thing to say that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. And of course, just did it again, kept doing it. Probably doing it right now somewhere. I'm surprised he ain't done it in a rally yet, but what does it matter if he did at this point?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. He might as well. If you're going to talk about Arnold Palmer, big old thing, you know who else? Yeah, I like Hitler as well. When I'm thinking about it, I like John Palmer, big old thing, and Hitler. That's what I like. Hannibal Lecter. Don't make a damn bit of difference to people. People lost their damn minds. I ain't got no fake humanity either.
Yeah, there's just nothing that could come out that would hurt him that people couldn't rationalize. Now, I know a lot of people think the same thing about people voting for Kamala Harris. Oh, she's scaring everybody with the Trump stuff. She's just as bad. She's doing terrible things. She's a cop, all this stuff. Nothing we can say would ever get you to not vote for Kamala Harris. You're catastrophizing Trump. That's the part that catastrophizing Trump is the part I think is not true. Because the guardrails are off. Ain't nobody going to stop it. He's got the worst, craziest people. The Supreme Court is stacked. If he has Congress,
ain't nobody going to be complaining about flags that the Supreme Court going to be flying if he wins again. I'll tell you that right now. We all may have to be flying them.
That's the only thing. Now, look, if we come out, also, I think there's an attitude, well, we got through 4 years before, but hey, not everybody.
A lot of people didn't.
There's some stuff on the books also make it a little tougher to get. Sure, rich people, white people, a lot of them be okay.
Sure.
Men especially. Men who want women to be quiet in the kitchen. Also, there is still a thing of people want to fight. So all the Trump media people, the dude bloggers and the bro podcasters and people on Twitter paying Elon Musk money to yell at trans people, like those people.
Russia paying all them people to do
right.
this, do that. They had a lot of money in that
business. Is fighting with people. So I think there's a little bit of, you don't want to round everybody up, but as you're rounding them up, I guess it would be like that. As you're rounding the people up, you're still kind of fighting with people online. Like, oh, you're a spokesman for this group we just rounded up. Well, how about this? I tell you what, debate me. Debate me from the hiding in your concentration camps. You're coming on here to debate me. So you have to have a few people to fight with to make money, but they got enough time while we wipe those people out to come up with a new way to make money, which may just be selling gold bars to the old white people who are left.
Man, he's going to do crazy stuff, too. Are you sitting there saying that, they're going to leave a little of this, a little of that? You think somebody going to say something on a news show? So, I mean, he's certainly going to try to. And like I said, there ain't no damn guardrails on him now.
That's
he says,
a scary thing.
I know. He says, I'm going to go, I'm CNN, I've had it. I'm going in after 60 minutes. That's the end of that.
Enemy within.
Yeah,
go after Adam Schiff and Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah. Us, anybody talk bad about him. It don't matter. I ain't scared of him. No, he don't know who we are. He don't care.
You think he'd listen to us if somebody said, what do you think he'd think it was funny? Like when I was talking about Arnold Palmer's dick.
All right. I don't know. I hope not. I think he'd get bored after a few minutes and turn it off.
Yeah. Like most people.
Well, yeah.
That's one thing he has in common with regular people.
That's true. It's hard to figure out how, people look at him and see something admirable, let alone human. And there you go. I think you hit the nail on the head.
He'd nod right off.